Hi, this is Shorty45 from League Syndicates. We're going to have a little interview with Master Winn here this evening. Payu from Weapon X Entertainment. He's going to be conducting this interview, so enjoy.
What's up, everyone? This is Payu. We're sitting here at Master Winn. What's up? How's everyone? All right, what can you tell us about your style? What are you teaching here?
Well, I teach Taekwondo, Hapkido, Kung Fu, Judo, Wing Chun.
Okay, cool. All right, now is there different classes, or is it just kind of like all mixed into one style, or is it? How are you doing?
Well, basically, I mix it all into one style. This way, each student gets the essence of all.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Now your background, you are obviously a black belt. What level?
6th Dan. My next level is Grandmaster.
Okay, now we hear it a lot, Dan. How does that rank? I mean, how define that rank?
Well, Dan rank is basically once you reach black belt level, and then you move forward in martial arts. Each level as you move forward is a little bit longer step. It's a little bit higher mountain for you to climb. So basically, from black belt to 1st Dan, you're basically learning as much as you learn from white belt all the way to black belt. So it's like starting over each time.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Now, how long have you been doing this?
Oh, about 32 years, 33 years.
Cool, cool, very dedication. I see that. That's very good, very cool. Now, a lot of people out there, when they talk about martial arts, first thing that comes up is MMA and like the UFC, things like that.
Of course.
How does your style, compare to the stuff we see on TV?
Well,
which I think is fake, by the way. That's doing my best for you. But anyway.
Well, the things that you're seeing on TV, there's rules and regulations. So a lot of the times they're not showing martial arts as not even the tip of the iceberg. So a lot of it is informal. The guy's trained for about 8 months, you get in the ring and fight. You see what I'm saying? 8 months training with me, if you get in the ring and fight, it's going to be a whole different story. You see? Because you learn defense, you learn offense, you learn to think, not just to fight. So it's a full, complete package as opposed to, well, we're going to teach you a couple of kicks, a couple of punches, and you can get away with a choke or two.
Yeah. And you say thinking, I mean, what do you mean by like thinking in a fight? I mean, most people think it's just swinging arms and legs.
Well, in any combative situation, there's always an element of time. And time is relative to depending on how you perceive it. Speed is not how fast you move. Speed is the least amount of movement necessary to execute. So a person isn't in a combative situation, you have plenty of time because your mind is like a computer. It races forward. So time has no bearing on it.
Cool. Very cool. Matrix-like even. Now, okay, so we know it's good for like competition. How is it for like just the average housewife self-defense? How is that? How is your style really good?
Well, the effectiveness of any style depends on the person. The art doesn't make you. I don't care what style of martial arts you do. It doesn't make you anything. You make it. So your character, your personality, your livelihood, your energy, your life force, so to speak, is whatever you put into it. Now, you gain from achievement, you gain from contribution, you gain from going through things, a challenge, overcoming obstacles. So a person that's a housewife, it depends on if you go to practice and you work hard and you train and you develop, then you're going to have the ability to defend yourself in any situation. Whether you're at home, sleep in bed, and you wake up and some guy is on top of you, or if you're walking to your car from the grocery store and you get attacked, or whatever, you're going to be prepared and you're going to be ready.
Cool. Very cool, very cool. Now with Taekwondo, there's a lot of kicks and whatnot, right?
Of course.
You mind like demonstrating one of them, or a couple of them? We happen to have a nice little bag right here.
They got a bag over there. Well, one of our favorite kicks we call you'll see a crescent kick, or they say inside to outside or something like that. It's like coming over and coming down like with a sledgehammer. So the basic kick, but the execution is more important than the actual kicking. Because you always have the process of you want to make sure that your opponent doesn't know what you're going to do. You don't want to give him an in advance of notice. Say, oh, okay, I'm going to kick. You don't do that. See, and even when you move, you look like you're not moving. So you're here and you switch here, It looked like I went forward, but I never moved. I'm in the same spot. And that's what you want your opponent to think. Did he come forward? Did he stay in the same spot? Should I block? Should I move? So his reaction is based on your action. His reaction is going to always be one step slower. So when I move, he reacts. Then I kick. You see? So my kicking is after he reacted. He reacted, oh, he didn't do nothing. Bow! Then he got hit.
Okay, so it's kind of like a setup. Get them to make your choice for you.
Right. Right. You're controlling the situation.
Cool.
You're always in control.
All right. Influences. Who are your influences in this art?
Well, in the martial arts, in Taekwondo, presently, I started out with basically with the gentleman Young Chul. He just came to the United States from Korea. He didn't even speak English. I think what I liked most about his classes is the fact that you have to interpret. you have to look at him and go, okay, what is he thinking? What does he want me to do? And after a period of time, you understood. You see. And the art, for me, at that moment, at that time, when I first began, was like a savior. It was an alternative to fighting, to drugs, to drinking, to all these things that all the kids my age was doing at that time. It was just experimenting. Go ahead.
You say an alternative to fighting, but isn't this fighting?
Well, this is not fighting. The art of fighting without fighting. This is this is an art form. This is a form of expression. It's creative expression. It's like a dance. It's like you're developing, say, ballet, and you're developing your own thing. You're developing your music, you're developing the dance, the choreography, everything is coming together. And it's all who you are inside and what you're allowed to come out. A lot of kids start out, they have a lot of anger, they have a lot of issues at home. And then martial arts and Taekwondo is a sanctuary. When it comes to the sanctuary, it's always going to be the same. The respect, the discipline is always going to be the same. It doesn't change day to day. So they can always find that comfort zone.
Right on. For like the UFC and World Extreme Cage Fighting and all that stuff, do you see any fighters out today that, I want to say, are real martial artists versus just brawlers? I mean, who do you like out there?
Well, basically, I've seen a lot of the fighters fight, and my only thing is come train with me, so you can learn how to fight.
Yeah.
Learn how to protect yourself more so than anything. Because I see them getting their teeth knocked out, they getting elbowed, they getting banged up against. A lot of that can be avoided if you know how to get out of it. You see?
True, definitely. I know from experience. So, all right, cool. Thank you very much for your time.
Sir, Taekwondo.
Definitely. We'll be seeing a lot more from Master Winn. Stay tuned. Right now, check out this next clip. Only from WXE Entertainment and League Syndicates. All right.